There was a vibe. You could just see it, you could feel it.
I just was in my room and I heard a couple of shots.
For 5 years, below the ground in Clemens, North Carolina, were tremors in waiting. Rumors of what lay there sent rumblings through the community. But on October 5th, 2014,
Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome back to our channel. This is the Crime Time Tales, and today we're going to look into the bizarre case of Pazuzu Algarad. Pazuzu Algarad, born John Alexander Lawson, was an American self-proclaimed Satanist and the central figure in a gruesome murder case that shocked the community of Clemens, North Carolina. The case brought to light a disturbing story of violence, occult practices, and the horrors that unfolded within Algarad's home. In this explanation, I will provide an overview of the case, the crimes committed, and the subsequent legal proceedings. Pazuzu Algarad emerged as a notorious figure due to his eccentric appearance, including facial tattoos, filed teeth, and a penchant for wearing goat horns. He cultivated a persona that embraced Satanism, indulging in disturbing rituals and promoting a deeply disturbing lifestyle. He attracted a small group of followers who shared his interest in the occult, creating an environment that was conducive to criminal activity. The events leading to the discovery of the crimes began in 2009 when the remains of two men were found buried in the backyard of Algarad's residence. The victims were Joshua Wetzler and Tommy Dean Welch, who had gone missing in 2009 and 2008, respectively. It was later revealed that both individuals had been shot and killed. The investigation into Algarad's activities uncovered a house filled with squalor, human waste, and evidence of satanic rituals. Witnesses came forward, detailing the disturbing practices that took place within the residence, including animal sacrifices and consumption of animal parts. Algarad and his girlfriend, Amber Birch, were implicated in the murders, with evidence suggesting that they had played an active role in the killings. As the investigation unfolded, it became apparent that Algarad had cultivated a circle of associates who were involved in criminal behavior. There were reports of drug abuse, violence, and ongoing criminal activity linked to the house. The victims were often vulnerable individuals who struggled with addiction or homelessness, making them susceptible to exploitation. In 2014, Algarad and Birch were arrested and charged with murder. The legal proceedings surrounding the case were complex, with the defense team arguing that Algarad's mental health issues and history of substance abuse influenced his actions. Nevertheless, the evidence against them was substantial, including witness testimony, forensic evidence, and the remains found on the property. The case garnered significant media attention due to its bizarre and disturbing nature. It raised questions about the influence of subcultures, mental health, and the responsibility of those who enable or participate in criminal activities. The trial brought to light the dark underbelly of Algarad's life and the tragic fates of the victims involved. In 2015, before the trial could reach a verdict, Algarad committed suicide in his jail cell. His death closed a chapter on the case, but the impact of his crimes and the ensuing investigation continued to haunt the community. Amber Birch, on the other hand, pled guilty to second-degree murder and accessory after the fact to first-degree murder. She was sentenced to a lengthy prison term. The murder case of Pazuzu Algarad serves as a stark reminder of the depths of human depravity and the potential for evil that exists within society. It stands as a chilling example of how a disturbed individual, with the aid of a group of followers, can perpetrate heinous crimes and leave a lasting scar on a community. Okay guys, what do you think of this case? Drop your comments and let's have a discussion. Look after yourselves and one another.